Hey guys, Tony Soy Sauce Assassin. Welcome to our Wednesday night gathering show live. I even want to call it. Oh damn. Oh wow. I'm looking at my other screen is freezing up like crazy, so I'm gonna close that screen. Yep. Copy, close because it's not working well. I'm gonna open a different screen. Okay. We will see. I don't know. Google has been acting up a lot, and the Google Meet has been freezing out every time I do this. So yeah, it doesn't work the best. Oh, there he is. Let's see if this works. Here we go. Now I had to change to a different chat thing. In. Hold on, just a moment. Kind of, maybe. Which one would that be? I think it's this one. Oh damn. Okay, that's not how it works. Wait, where is it? I mean, if I click on that match, but it's fine. You would think that I did this a million times. I should know how to do it. There we go. All right, Eric, can you hear me?
Yep, can you hear me?
I think so. I kind of think so.
What the hell?
I kind of think so.
I hope so.
So, should we be talking about that thing? We should be talking about that thing. Right? You have it ready?
I got it ready.
All right.
Wait, let me light up Cigar. And look who's here. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Val, later we gotta make a confession, and you gotta take it easy, okay? Don't die.
Don't die. All right, Val. We have a confession to make.
A confession?
Yeah. I know you'll be like, why do you do this to us? Oh, yeah, I want to kind of put it out there right now. There is something we gotta talk about today.
Can we wait for more people to go on, or no?
I don't know. We're lighting out Cigar right now. So
Hey, wait a
how's
minute.
everybody doing?
Wait a minute. This confession thing.
Mm-hmm.
Am I like past that, that time limit?
What do you mean?
Well, like, let's say I did something to somebody and I can't be prosecuted anymore because the time went by
Oh,
too
you
much.
want statute of limitation?
Yes.
It's not illegal.
Is this a truth or dare thing?
No, I think it's actually a very divisive confession. But we thought through it. We figured that we should be honest and really still continue to tell people about the whole process and what we thought to minimally make up for it.
Okay, first off, I didn't mean to put the guy in the hospital, but it happened. But it was him or me.
Man, yeah, it was him or you. Then it's got to be him. Sorry. Want to say hello to Javier. Congratulations on winning. But there's only
No. Javier took that from me, bro.
Yeah,
What did Javier win?
I don't even know why you polo on that thing.
What you
What the
mean?
Javier
You
win?
say- You know why? Because you say Marco.
Yeah, and the
That's
things
why.
literally say members only on top of it.
I pay attention to the video, man.
All right.
That's some BS. That's what it is. man.
Shut up. Of course, hello Val, hello Steve, hello Matt, hello Keith. I think whoever comes in later can rewatch this, I guess, or remind them to rewatch this, because you probably had to rewatch this a few times to understand what we're talking about. Okay. And in order to show this correctly, I have to zoom in to Eric because we gotta show you guys stuff. So, yeah, we'll paint this for now. Actually, no, I can. There we go. All right, so I think we can do this. All right, how do I start? By the way, I'm smoking H. Upmann 180th anniversary today. I reviewed this cigar already, but this one was sent to me by El Presidente. So I figured today I'll smoke a long cigar instead of like 3 or 4 cigars.
Smoking Liga 9.
Liga 9? That's rare for you to choose a Liga.
No, it's not that rare.
It's not? Okay. If you say so.
Javier, I am salty. I don't care. Well, I'm gonna meet you in tribal. I'm gonna go at you, bro. I'm just saying.
I think Javier is gonna be salty after this. So, all right. So y'all know like the whole I.T.S project process, right? Everybody know the story. We wanted to give you the best cigar we can make with the budget that we have, and a box, and the whole 9 yards, right? You guys know that. So, we went through, making it, sourcing it, blending it. And I told you guys, what you guys think it should cost. And remember when you guys say, when we say $24 and you guys literally blew up, right? Most people are not happy with that price tag, right? So we said, we went to and source for a better way around, how we can fit it into a lower price range. And in the end, right now, it looks like it's gonna be $16 and change, just under $17 per stick. It's gonna be the price, okay? And that is pretty much the best we could do with that budget of what we spent and to match this, okay? And I wanted to show you guys what would have happened had you guys say, okay, $24, $30 is fine. Because we wanted to show you guys what our original intent, our vision was. And I also wanted to explain why we ended up choosing the original decision, because it was more feasible. And I'll explain to you guys why. All right, I'll get in the thing. So this is the box we chose, right? You guys saw it. You guys seen it many times, right? Okay, yes. So closure, magnet, prints, fits the box. We all know this one, right? This box is about 1 pound and change, so it's a little bit more than a pound weight. So in terms of shipping, you guys know roughly about $8 to ship these, or less, depends on who's shipping it. So it's more feasible, cost efficient when it gets shipped around the U.S. Ship from DR to the factory to Miami to Arizona, and so on. This is the box. It fits the bill because there's only so much room per cigar in order to pay for all that expense, right? And there's so much profit for the cigar shop in order to say, hey, if you buy one of these, we'll ship it for free. Because if they're not making a lot of money, they can't ship it for free. Okay? So, Eric has one of the original concept, and he's about to show you guys.
This is the box that we all know and love. Compare. This one's so much more lacquer, so much more shiny.
It's
so much more thicker. It's like piano, baby. It's like piano. And the lid
is twice the size.
It's twice. It's basically everything is just a beefier box overall.
Where's the beef?
The wood thickness and everything. Everything is the shininess, the finish of this box. It just, look at this. You see this?
No.
Sorry, Val. But yeah, they have the ledges that he wanted, the inner ledge. Everything's like really high quality. But yeah, this was supposed to be the intended box. Box.
That's the intended box choice number 1.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. And you know, in order to do that, the cigar will have to be at least $26 and change. Okay. And here's the intended box number 2, candidate number 2, which I have right here. Is matte.
Oh, it's a matte finish. A dull finish.
Okay, it's matte. But you can see this is much more beefier than what we chose. That fits the bill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Compare. There's no comparison.
All right. So another thing about this box is that it wouldn't be kind of feasible for majority of the people that want this to ship to them. This box is just under 7 pounds, empty.
Yeah.
Just under 7 pounds, empty. Anybody who hold this on their hands will feel like it's heavy. It's heavy, okay?
Oh, it's quality. It's definitely quality.
This thing is twice. This thing is no joke. All right, it's heavy. So, unfortunately, that's what we didn't go with. I was like, oh shit, I quit.
So, can I get the prototype?
No, because we only have a set of prototype. This is why he had one of them. I have the other one because he liked the shiny one and I like the matte.
Yeah, I love the shiny one.
I like the shiny one. I like the shiny one.
But it's a finger magnet and it scratches very easily. I can tell you that for sure because it's piano finish.
Yes, it's so high quality that every stroke of the gold there's so much detail into it. It's insane. It's so much more. So compare the stroke of gold on these, right? There's like a huge difference between them.
Yeah.
I can't hold this shit up.
It's heavy. It's heavy.
Yeah, we went out our way to make a prototype of this. This is what we envisioned from the beginning. But for the people, because he's a people man, unlike me, you know, I wanted this. I want this to go out. I want this to represent us. I wanted this so bad that I tell Tony to scrap the other one and we go with this.
But it wouldn't make sense because the shipping is crazy. For that one, I had to ship from one place to another place to another. So imagine 500 of those 6 pounds each before any cigars in there.
Yeah.
Just shipping them around cost is gonna be crazy, and it would not fit the bill, and that's why it's impossible to do, and that's why we didn't do it. Okay, we choose the one where it will fit everybody's bill. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Now, obviously, me being me, stupid.
Now, do your thing, Tony.
Me being stupid, I know that there's gotta be some hardcore people says, hey, I'm part of this I.T.S project. I'm gonna support it all the way. I want one of those box. Now, I can't get you these because I had to make 500 of these. It's kind of hard.
I only need one.
Well, yeah, if I'm gonna give to people, I had to make 500. So I make something else that you guys can buy to kind of join your collection.
And this is a true collection. It's like a true collector item.
And I don't know. Here's the bad news. I don't know if I'm gonna end up making it. Okay, just right now it's a concept. I wanted to tell you guys that I actually tried to do something, and I don't know how it will be received by people. people might be like, nah, I'm okay, Tony. I just want a cigar. You know, I don't care. And honestly, to us, it makes no difference because I already got one for myself.
And it make no difference.
Well,
budget,
it does make a difference.
No, for me, in a private setting.
I have to go jump Tony. If y'all don't agree to this bitch, I gotta go jump Tony house.
Jump him. Do it now.
And technically, I ought to show it to you guys, but you guys just didn't mention it. It's actually here.
Really gonna do? You gonna play this kid game, bro? Come on.
Find Waldo. Find Waldo.
No, that's fine. Keep us in suspense. That's good. That's good.
All right.
So you
I'm
guys,
gonna show it to you guys.
can you guys find it though? It's there. When you look at him, it's there.
Okay, guys, look for me. I can't see it.
Let's see. All right.
Our decision.
All right.
But that's okay. That's okay. I can wait for the big
No,
presentation of it.
you have to watch closely later on again because it will be very hard to
Hard to miss.
No, not hard to miss, hard to see.
Oh, okay.
And make sure you guys are sitting down. Oh my god.
Oh, fucking somebody said it. Somebody said it, Tony.
Yeah.
Somebody said it.
Somebody said it.
So instead of a box, I made a humidor with real gold inlays.
Yeah. That shit look beautiful. Lacquer piano black, gold inlaid. Beautiful, high quality. Press button, pop. Boom, pop up.
Inside is also
Inside is lacquered as well.
Very nice.
Yeah, for those people who want to collect it, we have this. And by the way, if the lights are off, you can't really see the Shadow and Legion. You can just see smokers.
But yeah, it holds 100 to 150 cigars.
Yeah, if you can see the gold shine, I don't know. But it's very shiny in front of in person. If you think the one Eric hold up is shiny, his gold is print on. It's not inlay. This is an inlay. So this is an inlay.
Yeah, there you go, Tony. That's how you do it. Closer, man, closer. I know it's heavy, but you need to start lifting weights, man.
Yeah, oh man, yeah. It's inlay.
The whole thing. The whole thing.
Oh my god!
Yeah, look at that baby. Look at that.
Oh my god, it's heavy. This thing is roughly 13 pounds, empty. All right, this thing was made in the same spec as $4,000 Padron box. It's made in the same factory a Padron humidor was made.
Yep. Like any high end, like or even Opus, Ponte, like that, is made in the same factory.
All right. So, so now the question is how much? I don't know. I don't know. I would love to tell you guys, hey, this is how much. Start saving up. Like literally last night we're talking about like, should we even tell you guys this early? Because I don't know. Because I don't know.
You see the question, Tony?
Yeah, I know. Like, you know, you knew that they were gonna ask that.
Of course, we already planned that out before. We don't worry, guys. We have all this shit figured out before we come up here. Except for the fucking price.
All right, yeah. So honestly, it doesn't come with 100 Shadow cigars in there. In the Shadow cigar there. However, because if I add it in there, you just end up paying for 100 cigars.
Yeah,
I can put it in there. If you buy 100, that's 5 boxes in there. I could, but you wouldn't want to add to that price. I guarantee it.
that cost be overhead.
So last time, I asked, how much you guys think a humidor should have cost that holds 100, 150 cigars? All right. That's the time where I'm trying to figure out where we can make this, how much, and all that stuff. All right. And somebody say 500 or 200 and stuff like that. Shipping cost me 200. That one box.
You know what $200 humidor get you? Hold on.
Where did he go?
$200.
Yeah, that's what you get for $200.
This is my $200 desktop humidor, which hold about maybe 100.
Maybe 50.
That's a maybe. That's a maybe. Okay. And y'all know I don't go cheap with my humidor. And it maybe hold. I think I tried to fill it up 75.
Okay, so that humidor, just the tray alone, it holds a roll of Toro of 12, and it holds another roll of Solomon of 12. Just the tray alone, just one single tray, flat. Okay. And from the look of it, if we wanted to like include everything, it's gonna be between $500 to $700 if we break even, like not make any money.
But I would like to make some money, so make it $800. What? Just a little bit.
And so I know it's expensive, and I'm gonna try to keep the price down as much as possible in the negotiation process because I'm only gonna make a few. Chances are, if I don't, I guess I'm trying to test the water to see how many people want it because I really just want to make something like 10.
Yeah, maybe if that, tell the truth. If they say that's the minimum, that's what we go. We're not gonna go crazy with it.
Because I know there's only so many people that want to collect that, and out of the 10, I'm keeping one, and Eric's gonna keep one. So we have probably 8 to go around or something like that, unless we have way more people that voice that they want it. But like, I'm not looking to have a lot of these being around because I want that vision. That's our vision, to sit with people that really care about that vision, not like, oh, I just need a humidor, right? And that is not a Legion swag, just so you know. That is an I.T.S swag.
Yep.
So anybody in or out of Legion can purchase. All right. So
For saying that, if y'all like outsiders, I'll swag you with a humidor. I am sorry. I'm just saying.
okay. I also want to mention Rick already called for one too. So
yeah, there's 7 available. So 7.
You want you hop in and you do that? Nah, bro. What?
Already, I said it. There's only 7 available.
So I know it is a large financial decision for that. It is quite big. You gotta have a place to put it because that thing is like 2.5, 3, like 3 humidor size. And the normal humidor. That's huge. I had to hug it.
Yeah.
You saw me, I had to hug it. So
the wooden is so thick. It's so
that's
heavy.
what she said.
no, people's gonna ask what it is. Outside is made out of mahogany wood. Inside has a cedar tray.
So it's
Outside,
cedar lined, mahogany wood cedar lined.
mahogany wood cedar tray. I'm not gonna put the lining. It doesn't do anything. Does that make sense? It does. Okay, all the research that I've done. All right, because if I put the entire thing cedar wood, it'll be bumpy. If you ever see a cedar wood humidor, it's rubbly because cedar wood doesn't like to be sand. It's textured. It's not perfect. Okay, cedar wood is not perfect. So
it'll be solid mahogany with a cedar tray.
It's solid cedar tray as well. It's not
solid
like,
cedar tray as well.
yeah. So the whole thing is solid. There's no pressed wood.
Yeah. In order to age your cigar, you must have at least a little bit of cedar in there. So the cedar tray actually does better than lining a cedar lining in there.
So with the cedar tray, it'll have air slots or air vents or
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And cedar tray. Okay, mahogany wood is more sustainable and lasts longer and doesn't warp. Cedar does warp. Mahogany doesn't warp. So that's why people use mahogany to make furnitures, because they don't warp and they last longer. That's why we end up choosing mahogany. If we choose cedar, you have some, like if you live in a hot area like Eric.
Yeah, it'll be brittle. It'll get brittle.
Yeah, it will warp. Okay. So I tried to take picture. It doesn't take a good picture because my basement is a freaking mess, and that thing is reflective as hell.
You see last night.
Yeah, last night I tried to take picture while those two people are talking shit, and I recorded all the shit they're talking about, and I just cannot take a good picture of it because it's so reflective. Like you can see me in my underwear.
Oh yeah, take that picture.
Did you send me that?
So I cannot give you a good picture. That's why I wanted to show you guys in live, because in live you can see the reflections and stuff like that, and the only thing that's gotta reflect back is my screen, which is fine, right? So just think about this. Like Eric, take up your humidor again.
Which one?
The concept. Just see how reflective that is.
Yeah.
But the gold on that thing is even more reflective than that. Like this gold doesn't reflect, doesn't shine. That gold shines because it's actually like a gold-plated insert in there.
Velvet bottom too, boys.
They're all velvet bottom. We're not doing it, but just wood bottom. We're not doing it.
So just imagine this is shiny. That one is even more. I don't have a scratch on this one, Tony.
You don't? Okay. It's okay. I polished it off. Did you not see? I polished it off. So that's the news right now. I wanna tell you guys. I wanted to show you guys the concept of what we really want to do. Now, if we ever do a next project, we will tell you ahead of time that we are gonna use that box, and the price will be higher.
Yeah, we're not holding back
because after we made it, we really does feel like a sense of regret a little bit. So I wanted to keep you guys in the loop, also give you guys a option. Now the option is not mandatory. I'm not asking anybody that you must have. Like I say, I have it for myself, and then me and Eric talked about it's like, what, you know, maybe why if some people want to have it too, and that's why because I know I'm gonna keep a lot of I.T.S cigars for sure. I have no choice. That is how it is gonna be, and that's gotta be in there. So that's the option. Hey Albert.
Hey.
How you doing?
Albert.
What did I miss?
You missed quite a bit. You might want to rewind a little bit.
All right.
Yeah, he probably want to see that and come back and complain about it. So I wanted to also, see what you guys think. We're a 14 viewer right now. What do you guys think? Well, like, is that something else you interested? Should I make more, or should I just leave it?
No, I think
Yes, Val.
Based on my opinion now, okay? My opinion. based on the last humidor project, just get limited, and whoever wants one, let them get one. If they miss out, you miss out.
That's what I told Tony.
Yeah.
You know, because I believe in this here. If you tell me you want something and I take your word for it, I'm going to get it done. Number one, I want a deposit, which is going to be non-refundable. Okay? That's the risk you take. That's the chance you take. That does two things. It protects the person that's providing it, and that protects you as the person getting it. Okay? So it helps both parties. So, yeah. That's my thing. I would
Actually,
want it.
Can I
And
address this?
I want a deposit. And if you can't do it, then don't do it.
Can I address this? We did thought about that. For this particular humidor, there is gonna be pre-order only, paying full. I can't take a deposit for this because this thing is so expensive.
Oh, yeah.
And I
too.
have to make sure that everybody paying full before it arrives. Because I had to pay to make it, pay to ship it, and pay to ship it to you guys. Okay, so imagine like 10 of those arrive in my front yard. You know, it's got to be on a crate. You know, so right. So and like Javier said, this is what I tried to figure out. Should I make 10? Should I make 15? Or should I make 20?
I already told you the number last night.
Yeah, well, we were thinking about 10. So
10. If you missed out, you missed out, and that's it.
I think it should be 12.
what's the reason of 12?
Well, because the 12th man from the Seahawks. There you go.
And I gotta, and here's the thing. I don't want everybody to miss out too much. So on top of that, for those people who bought box,
Are we doing that right now?
if I do this project, that is. If I do this project, and we're gonna end up choosing a random number of that box, maybe, and this is a maybe, okay? I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Like,
Right, I'm thinking of if I end up doing this project and I have one left after everything, I'll put one up for raffle at the end of it. And basically, anybody who bought a box, you have a box number. And we're going to draw a number. And whoever have that number wins a humidor. If I decide to do this thing.
if the humidor to go through, that's the plan.
Okay. And let's say if you already got a humidor, you can either choose have one more, or you can maybe choose have some refills.
Try to fill the humidor up.
Right? So that's the choices right there. That's what I was thinking. All right. If you got a humidor, you say, "Oh, I'm going all in. I'm gonna buy this," and you win. We'll shove you some more cigars to fill that humidor up a little bit more. That's where we're at.
Sounds fair.
You know, in fact, I thought about why don't I just tell you guys this? Well, what if everybody just decide to do that and not buy the humidor? And in the end, it's like, I don't care if you don't buy it. That's the thing. I don't care if you don't buy the humidor. If you supported the cigar project, that's good enough. The humidor is something that I'm only doing it or want to do it because I want to feel that regret of not using the box that we really wanted to. Okay, I wanted to feel that regret of us not being able to use that box. And technically that regret is for everybody else. We have a demo box here to fill it. Right? I wanted to make sure that everybody gets a chance of some sort to feel that regret if they also was excited about this project as we do. I mean, you Eric has bitching since day one once we put that box.
Yeah. I know the thing is like you guys don't see me bitch, but I bitch to Tony since day one about it.
But I explained to him that because it's not financial feasible for most people who wanted to support the project, right? They don't, people don't want the $20 range, $30 range cigars. And that's really where the expense goes to, right? Packaging. And if we can't fill that, then we have to figure out a way to make sure that does. Also, whether or not the people who's carrying it can ship the boxes or whatever. You know, imagine if every time, okay, I ship one of these things to Eric, empty, pretty much empty. Guess how much it cost me postage?
$26.
20 something dollars.
Did I win?
You win even more.
20 something dollars, not 26, but 20 something.
Well,
Okay.
26 is part of 20 something.
And imagine if any of the shop had to ship out humidor that heavy.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at. It's not feasible for the shops, right? All right. So there are other cigars that are like that. For example, Atabay. Black Rito used the same finish, same kind of humidor. I don't know if it's the same factory. It might be. And look how much it costs.
Cost me $1,300.
And this is the only way where the shop can make enough money to ship it to you at $20 and lose $20 to ship it to you. But if you tell them that a box of this is only $16 a stick, they make minimum amount of money, they're not gonna ship it to you for free. And it wouldn't be feasible because shipping over here costs X amount of money, right? Shipping from Miami, which is the port entrance, to Phoenix, it's another set of shipping. And then ship it to you, it's another shipment. So if you average out, let's say if the shipping is the same, right? $20 to ship to you, so $20 to ship from Miami to Phoenix, and let's say it only costs $20 to ship from DR to Miami. That's $60 in shipping per box. Emptied. So that's why it's not doable. Now, eventually, I hope everything goes well. We can actually have a project and go like, you know, we just made one that's like this, exactly how we want it. Nothing held back, but expensive. But that might be the future. But right now, I know it's our first project. You don't know how these two Asians do. You know, we like to critique. I hate doing things half-assed, to be honest with you. Like, but then I have to put everybody else in consideration for this project. So, and since this first project is for everybody, I want everybody to be able to enjoy it rather than saying that only a certain amount of people who can afford this can do it. And that's the difference. So I don't want those people that says, hey, I will do whatever. Just give me a price. I'll pay for it and it will be fine. Those kind of people and say, hey, it's all those people's fault saying that they don't want $20 plus sticks. I don't want people to do that. Just in the end, we choose against it. So. But we wanted to share that part of the project with everybody else too. It's behind the scene. Really, that decision is behind the scene. And when you're looking at any other cigar shop or cigar brand choosing their boxes and all that stuff, you're not gonna see that part of the stress, the regret, or the having to make that choice, and that is pretty hard. That is pretty hard to have to say, oh, I'm gonna make that choice. Like, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, because like if I'm Perjon, I don't care. I'll make a $3,000 box, right? if I'm out of it, I'll make $2,000 box. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be singles and 5-packs through Little Guy, and even the shop that decides to carry it. You know, some of the boxes will just have those numbers will just be box that I rip apart and throw it away. Yes, there will be. Okay, and this is why that box will most likely is not gonna have numbers. Eric and I talked about it. Should we put like 1 out of 10? Or 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 kind of thing on it. And I think that I like the way how clean it is. Just piano black, nothing. And we're probably not gonna put the number on it. Because even they put the number on it, it'll be outside of that gloss. That part of it is actually not glossy. It was just shiny. Eric, did you look at your you can show yours again where the number is? You can see that number is pretty. It's like kind of matte. It's not part of that gloss.
Yeah. Put that fucking number inside. Inside the fucking lid.
It is in there. Shut up. Jeez. It is in yours. Why are you complaining?
I'm complaining.
No, it will just be the I.T.S. project cigars, whatever that we have left.
Yeah, we are.
few.
It don't make sense for us to put any other cigar in there except for the I.T.S. That is the I.T.S. swag, I.T.S. cigar, I.T.S. project, I.T.S. everything.
Yeah, we go in the route with the lesser cost and give bottom range people to try the cigar. Not really. I'm smoking David of Maduro Robusto right now. Got it for free. Ah, you saved
Nice.
$50. Congratulations.
But no, that's a good cigar.
No, he got it for free. I said you saved $50.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
I got 1 left, and I don't want to use. I don't want to fucking touch it. It's good. It's hard to get now.
Now, if I'm,
Expensive.
honestly, I don't even know how to apply that. The first responders discount. So I don't know how to apply that. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't even know the price on it yet. We pay to make the demo. We pay shipping. We pay, designer to make sure render all that stuff, plan it out. That's actually not the price, because when you make a demo, it's not the same as actual product. It's actual product. They take a little bit more care.
Yeah, it's more meticulous to make the actual thing.
Technically, it is. There will be a first responder discount. First who respond to buy it would get it, and then those who don't get it be discounted from the project.
I was thinking that like both of them were too scared, so that shows the cops. If they were firing them, they wouldn't be scared. Just
Right.
saying.
So, like I say, we'll try to make that as
Just saying.
as best way we can, and I have to negotiate and all that stuff. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up. It's gonna be more than $500. Usually, they sell those humidor in a store for $2,000-$3,000. But I'm gonna obviously try to make it so that people can afford it in a way. I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's affordable, to be honest with me. It's a humidor, but it does take quite a bit to lock it in and out, and the linings and all that stuff. Like, it's not cheap. So, and that's one thing I worry about. That's why I actually say, if we do this, everybody has to pay ahead. Like, I can't be waiting, because I don't want to pay for that extra humidor.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a rough thing. Like, I feel like that regret is kind of heavy. It's like, oh man, we could have put out something that we're 100% proud. Instead of we put out something that we're maybe 80% proud, 75% proud.
Bro, if you showed a text that I texted you that day, I went off for like an hour. Like,
Right. So I want to give that opportunity, and that opportunity is first come clean like that. There is such choice there. I don't want people to think it's like, oh, Tony, your first project, you talk big, and this is what we got, or there's a reason, or show you what we will have used. Okay. Like, if we held nothing behind, you will have a cigar box filled with cigar that's worth that's like 10 pounds heavy. Right? But it's not doable.
It's just a joke, Steve and Javier.
Are you going to throw in a picture of you in the underwear? No, that's not the business I'm in. I didn't know you rolled that way, but that's okay.
yeah, you gotta talk to some puppy.
True, there's a white and blue website that might come out from this project.
There's also a black and orange website.
True. And right now we're on YouTube, but there could be a
What the
different
fuck?
tube.
Like an orange.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get a box of Lay-Hour Churchill for $400. That's correct. Have you tried to buy a Lay-Hour humidor and see how much that costs?
Mm.
Yeah, and you know, just an option. You don't have to do it. I'm not saying that anybody should.
Yeah.
Right. I just want to put it out there, let you guys know that part of the decision process. We actually debated whether or not we should tell you. We debated whether or not I should tell you, if we should tell you, when should tell you about that decision, because we didn't want people to think that we cheap out on them. And we went try to look for all different routes. However we can do it.
For the project, we didn't, we try to save money. We try to cut costs, and we couldn't cut costs on cigar because we want the best quality. And the way that we're gonna cut costs was the box. That was it. And that's what direction we went to, and we keep the quality of the cigar, the tobacco that we want. Cut the cost of the box to keep the price down.
Right? Because if you think about the whole entire cost, you can't touch the cigar. Cigar is the way it is, right? The bend is already done. The only thing is packaging. And the packaging is involved in not just packaging, but shipping and weight and all that stuff. So that's the biggest part. No, it doesn't.
The swag's built in. The swag is built into it.
It really is.
The humidor is the swag.
Right?
That's a big flex. That's a huge flex.
Yeah,
That's the ultimate swag.
I can't even place that humidor on my table right now because I don't have enough room to place on my table. That's how big it is.
No.
Yeah, but now that I tell you guys, I want to hear you guys' opinion on it. I want to know what you guys think. It is a big decision process because for me, we're done with our budget for making the cigar. We're $60,000 in.
Don't tell people that.
Oh, they know. It's not like a secret. So we're done with that budget already. So this thing will be something I had to do outside of that.
This is our. So the budget's over. We already got it. This extra part is literally
Passion.
to prove what we can make, what we regretted not making because of the decision that we made for the cigars and for the people. Well, Tony's a people man. I told him to scrap this whole shit and just charge her $30, but he wouldn't want to do it. I literally told him that.
Yeah, he was like, let's just forget about those box. Tell them to do whatever it is and just make these box and have them ship over and do it. And then charge everybody $30. And I had to do the math. I was like, that wouldn't work out.
It would have worked out.
It wouldn't work out.
It would have.
You just don't see. This is what happened when you don't consider the shipping costs. Now imagine you had to ship like 10 bucks of those to a shop because they ordered 10 bucks. And they had to pay what 60 pounds worth of weight for 10 boxes. Whereas our original box is one pound. So for 10 boxes, you can ship 60 boxes of I.T.S cigars. No. Or right now, at least right now, no.
Right now, no.
Brenton just asked, "You guys making cigar?" We've been telling you, we've been talking about this for a whole year now. We've been making it for a whole year.
Yes, we are. Short and sweet. Yes,
Yes.
it's in production. Everything is getting ready to go.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to hear everybody's opinion, especially Albert. Albert didn't say anything yet, so.
Brenton Shaw, you would love it if you get it.
Hey, JB.
God damn it, JB, you freaking missing again. Why you late? Go rewind. Go rewind. Fuck this shit.
Albert, what is your opinion on this?
On the bottom, like the humidor.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah, the humidor is outside of my reach. It's nice looking. I mean, is it the one you're talking about a duplicate of what you have with the gold inlay and all that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's outside of my reach. But it'd be interesting to see it come out. When is it coming out? Like, is it still early next year or?
For the cigars,
Yeah.
we're still counting on early next year. In terms of the party, it's probably got to be May.
Okay.
So maybe like Memorial Weekend or something like that, so people have some time. But we don't know yet. Okay.
It's a little pricey for me, but
Is it LA Blue? It's in the same vicinity. The humidor. It's in the same vicinity of Atabey, of Fuente, all the big boys, Cohiba, the Cuban Cohibas is in there too. We use the same factory as them.
Yeah. Well, I literally contacted the factory that I want the same quality that they had. Make it look nice. And that's what we got. Okay. But yeah. But I hope everybody think that's a good decision that we made to use that box, the box that we chose. It is make sure that everybody can get access to it.
yeah.
And
I mean,
like we're definitely not doing it to save our budget. There was not in that. Because if we go with the same idea originally, for those people who doesn't know, we will gotta raise our budget to $80,000. So in order to do that.
And we were pretty much willing to tell the truth.
But like in order to do that, then we had to raise the price of cigar. You guys wouldn't want to do that because we can't sell the box. We can sell the cigar. So yeah. So that's the thing. That's the news for you guys. That's the update, and that's part of this whole project. So figure we share with you guys.
Is there a website for what, Brenton?
Where it's gonna be sold out most likely.
For
Yeah.
the I.T.S? For the I.T.S, yes.
Well, we have
Somebody-
our Shadow Smoke Legion website. When it's if we do this, when it's available, it will be on the Shadow Smoke Legion website. Just click buy, and then when we get it, we ship. That. Other than that, I don't know. I haven't. like we didn't really think about actually releasing this until a couple of days ago, maybe 3 days ago.
Yeah, it's like since what is it 3 days? Has it been 3 days? We talk about this quite a bit.
Yeah, we talked about it for 3 days. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So
But
what,
Eric
how
didn't
is
even
it?
see the humidor until now.
Are y'all gonna make also the smaller one?
Say that again?
Are you making the smaller box that's shiny?
No,
No, that small box was our original concept, the original what we wanted.
what we wanted for the box itself.
Remember, Albert, remember that day we say, hey, if the cigar costs $24, would it be okay?
Well, I understand, but what would it cost to get the shiny box?
What do you mean?
Yeah, that would.
Well, in order to get that, we had to make 500 plus of those.
Oh, okay. So it's out of reach.
Yeah,
So, like, that's why we only had the demo. It's either that or something else.
Okay.
And when we decided to lower the cost so that everybody can afford it, that was scrapped.
Okay. That makes sense.
So, yeah. Now that you guys know the whole story, questions, comments, thoughts.
I'm interested what Val gonna say.
Yeah, Val's been quiet.
That Val been fucking
Very
brainstorming.
studious about it.
Well, for me, I already said I'm getting a box of cigars, right? Now, the bonus part on this for me is the humidor information. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm thinking about, see, I have to get it. Okay. I have to get it because I have my glasses, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have the variety of glasses. Okay. I have one humidor. I have the decanter. So this is part of that collection that's going to make it, it's just going to fit in. Now, the problem that I'm having is that now I'm going to have to go and get me a really nice, either A or B, a nice display cabinet or a very nice china cabinet. Okay. Because when you have items like that, you want it, I want it. I want it to be seen. I want it to be noticed.
Mm-hmm.
I want it so that when somebody comes in a house, oh, hey, what's this? I said, I could tell you, but I'm going to have to cut you, I mean, that's all there's to it. No, but I think, and it's like you said, it's nice to know this early in advance so people have time to think about it. And if you want it, then hey, we all have change jars, change boxes, or whatever you throw your loose change in. That's when you start dumping that change in there, and this is what you get. And not give, but go towards it. And that's how I look at it. I mean, I passed up on a lot of things I'm not getting. And, my wife always said, well, why didn't you get it? Well, you should have got it. You should, I said, yeah, but the price, the this and that. She goes, hey, you ain't taking your money with you, right? If you want it, go and get it. Now, that's one thing. Figuring out how to do that is something else. How are you, and this is why knowing early in advance, how am I going to plan on putting money aside for that? So, yeah.
Man, the thing is, like I was saying last night to Tony, I was like, we should tell him before the meet.
Yeah, he want me to tell you guys literally maybe a week or two before the meet, or even just show it at the meet and see if anybody wants it. I was like, yeah, that's I don't think anybody will be ready for that, and some people feel missed out if they were willing for it. So, and that's the thing. I was like, you know what? I'll tell everybody what I thought about it. If it didn't happen, it didn't happen. If it does happen, they'll be ready for it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the plan. This is what we're thinking of doing. This is probably the process that we're going through right now. So this is up in the works right now. That's all it is, up in the works. It's something that is being thought of. It's being considered. It's in the stages of whatever it is. Yeah, and yeah, some people will want it, and some people won't want it, and some people would like to get it, but they can't get it for whatever reason. You know, but yeah. I like knowing in advance. I like finding out because this way it helps me, you know, manage how I want to approach getting it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think that people rather know, even if it didn't happen, at least you know about it. And I think, and ultimately, I think that is part of the project. And we told everybody that we will have everybody in every part of our project, right? And telling you guys that kind of finish that ties that up, because the next step is really the release of the project. We already went through everything, right? You guys know, you know, when I was doing the band, there was problem in the band. I told you guys there was problem in the band, all that stuff. You guys knew.
yeah,
Right.
but you still have a problem with the band.
The band did not print 100% the way we want it, but that's a
I know.
limitation of the technique.
Now look at, had you put the Seahawk green color on there, it would have been perfect. That's all I'm saying.
You know, in certain angle, that band will be green. Just to tell you that in certain angle, that band will be green.
Val, congratulations from being undefeated.
I am.
Now your turn to congratulate me. Come on, Val.
I am. I'm not going to go with that. I'm not going to.
Oh, God damn it. What? Really? Really?
Yeah, but the good news is the humidor will be available to anybody who wants it. It's not just the Legion; it's everybody who is in
Hey, man.
who followed the project. So
That's for everybody that loves to support us.
Mhm.
You know. And that would just complete the collection.
yeah,
Like I'll say.
like I said, this whole thing, thought of it to even release it is to give an opportunity or give back to those people who are in the project. It's something that we do extra because it is extra. We didn't have to do it, right? We like who goes out there to do that. In fact, Aaron was like, "Don't be stupid. You know how much it costs." He's like, "Do you
did.
have any more money left?" I was like, "No."
Like, no, we had no more money left. I was like, but then fucking, you know, Tony being Tony talked me into this shit.
I was like, you know, I liked it. You liked it. I'm pretty sure some people might like it.
You see what I mean? I don't like it when you say I like it, you like it, and people might like it, and then you get me, all right, let's spend more fucking money.
So
But to Brenton, we appreciate it. We appreciate you that you would donate, but we don't take donations.
yeah, you can just go ahead and support the cigar. Go smoke it.
Yeah, all we need you to do is buy the cigar.
Just one. And decide whether or not you want more, but just one.
The box.
Kind of them.
Right? Just put it out there.
Buy crate.
What?
Buy crate of boxes.
Great. Yeah. And if there's any question, we'll answer it. Cigar questions, regular stuff, you name it. We can answer because this is my goal is to tell you guys this today, and I didn't know how long it was gonna take. I don't know if there's questions. I didn't know if it's gonna be a big flames. Like, Tony, how can you do this? Blah blah blah. Why do you do that? Blah blah. Blah. You know, I don't know.
I was waiting for the flame.
Yeah.
I was waiting for fucking dragon blowing fire everywhere.
Yeah. I was looking at, you know, like somebody carried the steak over and say, hey, Tony, put yourself up there. Right. I don't know. Because sometimes, like, you know, I came out with the idea and then, like, you know, I tell them, hey, there's only 10 of those. And people was like, what the fuck? You know.
I mean, looking at the chat and seeing, well, you know, Ryu mentioned, he said swag and underwear. Is there going to be Shadow Legion underwear coming out soon?
No. No. I do not want to know whether or not you put our Legion thing near your junk. I mean, if you put our challenge core in there, that's up to you. I don't want to know. But if I make something that I know is going to be right in front of your junk, I had to think about it.
It don't have to be in front.
I mean, if you get a wet, you'll definitely be into the shadows.
Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Not happening. So yeah, any questions, any concerns, comments, I'll take them. If not, we'll talk about something else. No? Once, twice, 3 times, sold.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right. Does anybody else is like me wondering why is Crownhead releasing a TAA for 2024 this late in the year?
No, because it's still 2024.
I understand that. But like the TAA stuff all got released and then you're like the last one to release it. What the hell is going on?
That's actually smart.
Well, maybe their stuff wasn't ready until now.
What? Right, that is very possible. The box and stuff like that. Yeah, I went through box problems, so it's very possible.
You know, that's what I'm thinking because, you know, we wanted to release it earlier, but we can't release it next year because it's totally different. So we got to release it this year.
Okay, but at the same time, you think that when they do the TAA stuff, they're all doing it together, so things should have been set together. I would think.
Yes. I agree with that, but
yeah, it's actually smart for them to release last.
And you're not talking about 1 month late, 2 months late. You're talking about half a year late.
Yeah, but
like, okay, well, all the GA stuff is over right now, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, Crown have had one more," and then it's a longer hype than when you released it like 4 or 5 months ago. You know what I mean? That's forgotten. This is like fresh. You know what I mean? And it's almost the end of the year. Like Cigar of the Year is coming. Everybody's smoking. Everybody's rushing. Everybody getting their list together.
No,
and
but
the more hype you get,
ask yourself this, right? All the Dragon got released, and we're like, if there's another Dragon got released like right now, I really don't want to buy it.
It's not the fact that you don't want to buy it, not the fact that you will buy it.
That's different.
You have
we're
to
reviewing. We're reviewing the cigar. But like, if as a consumer, I would be like, I really don't want to buy it.
The thing is, like, you don't want to buy it and you will buy it. It's a 2 different things.
What do you miss by not going to the release party versus just getting a box on our little guy?
Well, you miss meeting me. That's number one.
Or you miss meeting the people. You miss if there's any raffle or fun game we play, or if any swag that we make for the event.
Usually, we do have that.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing about the meetup is just meeting the members from different parts of the states. You know, and I've said this before. You see the names come up across the chat lines. You know, you see the names, and then if you're in a Hangout or in Discord, or if you're on here, you get to see the faces to match the voices and stuff. And that's great. That's fine. That's one way of a connection. But when you actually get to meet that person in person, it's just you don't feel like a stranger
Mm-hmm.
because you've already made a connection. You got a name connection, you got a voice connection, and this media, you know, you got the visual connection. But when you meet the person actually there with you, talking, speaking, having a cigar, that's what makes it so memorable.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I still think about the Arizona meetup. I still think about Cigars Daily. I still thinking about, you know, the McDonald's. Okay. I still think about all that stuff. And I can't believe it's been several years already. It's like it was yesterday sometimes.
Brendan
And
was
that's the
talking about
key.
it was
That's
been a
the
year.
key. It's the connection, it's the memories, and sometimes you become even closer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get closer.
I do want to add to that.
But that's because your life is passing before your eyes, Val.
All right, let's not talk about my age here, buddy.
No, I want to add to that. For this one, if we ended up doing the release party at a shop, not only you'll meet the members, you'll also meet the supporters, right? Anybody who supported Cigar coming for the, you know, everybody's welcome. So you might also meet some people that just simply supported the project,
Mm-hmm.
right? And Eric and I will be there. We may or may not sign your box. You may not want to. Right, so
Like even to the support what Val was saying, like when I'm more compared to, you know, the individuals in his call more recent, but the only meet I've been to was Miami, and that was just, I guess, like sensational. Meeting everybody, hanging out with people, drinking, smoking, going through like basically 40 cigars in 4 days.
And jumping in a swimming pool for you and
Yep.
Martine.
Yep, jumping in a swimming pool. It's loads of memories that you don't regret. It's just something that a lot of things that's happen in the moment. You live in the moment. You meet people face to face. Nothing is ever slightly awkward because these are people you've been talking to over a call for a year, a couple months, or 2 years, 3 years. It's a family ship virtually. Then when you meet in person, that family ship moves on in person as well. Nothing feels different or odd. And I think it's worth meeting everybody in person.
Doesn't it feel like a Thanksgiving party, kind of?
Mm-hmm. Especially going to Casa Cuevas. Casa. Yeah, Casa Cuevas Casa.
Right? It's like having a Thanksgiving party 3 days in a row.
And your taste buds hate you because you smoke so much cigars where even your taste buds kind of inflame a little bit and just screams, help, help, help. But yeah, it was definitely fun and worth it.
And plus, me and Tony is always working behind the scene for ideas. So sometimes we just fucking snap a string and we're like, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is what people don't see. At night, I know sometimes we're not in the chat room. It's because we're actually talking about this outside the chat room. We're actually talking about this, and we'll talk for until like 3 in the morning. Try to figure it out. So we do.
Because we're less active in the chat room. It's just because we talk.
Yeah, we see everybody in the chat room. We see Raul sitting in the chat room by himself sometimes, but we're talking about this, and we can't disclose some of the stuff. So we try to chat somewhere else.
Yeah, when I was in my trip, I'll peek at the chat rooms. I'm like, okay, they're in business.
Yeah, like very early in the morning, we're still talking about this, and when we're done, we're like, oh shit, it's 3 o'clock.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, the release party I think will be a blast, but then it wouldn't be exclusive. If we ended up with just an exclusive one, like just for the Legion member, we'll probably do another one with everybody else, right? And we'll announce where it's gonna be, you know, which place is willing for us to be there for having party and stuff like that. We'll release it, right? That will happen. But in terms of the party, nothing is set in stone yet because we really don't know when the cigar is gonna get here. And anybody who ever like waiting for a cigar knows something like this, like it has delays. So it has delays. And there's nothing wrong with Ben leaving the Legion. I said this before. Legion's not for everyone. Not for everyone. You know, and in fact, nerding out on cigar is not for everyone. Not everyone wants to know all the blend, the region, what it tastes like, and all that stuff. Some people just want to, you know, I just want to light one out and smoke it. I don't care. Either it tastes good or bad. That's it. And there's plenty of people that does that, right? And some people like that. Like Val used to be like that. So I can't taste anything, but I enjoy it. Right?
It took me a long time. It took me a long time to to discover.
Right?
Yeah.
And everyone who's watching YouTube on cigars and stuff like that is on the journey to learn. And and how much they want to learn it differs. Like some people literally just want to know, okay, what's the new on cigars? What's new? They don't care what it is. They just like, what's new? Some people are just like, I want to know the blend. Some people, I want the notes. I want a detail of it. I want everything. Molest that thing and tell me how it feels on your hand. You know? And some people was like, you know what? I want you to cut that cigar open. I want to see the inside. You know? There's different level of nerding out. And it being the Legion, you kind of is forced to nerd up to some point. Because everybody is. You kind of, you know, you kind of start to expose to certain kind of cigars, and then you by connection, you start smoking those cigars too. And you start to have a similarity, right? And what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy. And now, but being any group, I think one of the things you have to expect is that not everybody run on the same schedule. Not everybody run the same schedule. Not everybody is doing this on their own will, right? The mods are doing this as like a favor to the Legion to help out, to help me so that I have some spare time in the morning to do my own things. It's not that I'm not looking at the chat room. I'm still looking at the chat room, but it makes my life slightly easier, and I'm thankful for that. But then there's thing that you know, mods don't always have the time. Mods are human too. They have their life. You know, I honestly don't know how some of the game Discords are run because they tend to always have a mod somewhere. But you know, it's a lot easier if you play game all day and have to mod a thing versus someone's trying to make the money so they can buy cigars. Right? You gotta put it out there. People have lives. People have things. Life changes, and sometimes they don't have time anymore. And the truth is that some people will fall out of love for cigar hobby. Some people will just stop smoking for a few years, right? Financial changes, hobby time changes, have a baby, don't really want to smoke in the house, that kind of stuff. So things change. And in terms of like events and things happening in the Legion and something like that, you can't have that every day. Because people have to understand this, okay? When we are running a giveaway or events like that, money have to come from somewhere. Somebody have to be generous enough to say, hey, I'm gonna donate this, or I'm gonna spend the money on this so that we can do something. And it's all for the fun and love for the members. They're not free. Nothing's free, right? Somebody have to contribute to it. Now, you guys already know where my budget went this year or last year, right? So, you know, things has gone less, yes, right? But I'm trying to make it up when we have events and stuff like that, right? When we have events, something, I try to make it up for it. I try to put something together. People might not feel that way, but planning an event takes quite a bit. You know, not just finance, but, you know, people have to have time, and you gotta have time. I have to travel, and you have to travel. It's quite a bit. It's not just, you know, that. Right? Come on, you're asking a dumb question. If you're in the Legion before, you'll know. Right? You claim to be in the Legion, you don't know that. It's part of the rule. Right? So Even though I start to feel like Ryu is probably Jeff, but hey, that's just me. I don't think I have the time. All right. So yeah, I want people to also understand that it doesn't matter what group that you join. I don't even think that. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. I don't even think some other group that will run event all the time. Because everybody gotta have lives, you know, and even though I wanted to run it as a family, and you understand, you can't always call your uncle. Your uncle might not always have time for you, right? So that's one of the things about being a group first and running a group is that you can't expect things that's gonna always happen. There's no group that can have something that always happening unless somebody's running it, and if somebody's running it, something had to happen, right? And one of those things, I can't always be there, and the mods are there to help out. Mods cannot always do giveaways either. So someone has the, you know, it's finance. Somebody has to pay the money for it. That's just the reality of it, right? So we try to do whatever we can. Now I used to do more of that because, you know, we got nothing else better to do. I got too much time. But, you know, I'm getting back to, you know, as COVID weared off, I got more work to do. Got less time. That's what it is. And now we have this I.T.S project on the hands. I spend a lot of time communicating. A lot of time meeting, a lot of time talking. This is quite a bit of work. So, and this is not my day job. This really isn't. If this was my day job, it would be easy, right? This is not my day job. So we try to put this hobby as a good entertainment for everybody, you know? It's a hobby. Everybody join together to share a hobby that only 1% of America does. That's a very small amount of people, if you think about it. Well, it's quite a bit, but like if you think about it, it's 1%. Right? You know, that equates to the amount of billionaires in the US. Top 1%. Well, 1% of the people. It's not a lot.
Passion.
It's all for fun. It's all for fun. Right?
I take it very seriously. Stop saying that.
What? What part of it?
Just for fun.
Is it not for fun?
It's my life. It's my living, bro.
Well, maybe it's your life you're living, but definitely not for mine. You know? You know, and I'm pretty sure it's not your life because, you know, somebody make a living and fingering woman, that's not really your life.
That's my side job.
Oh, that's your side job now? Man. Then you really choose a wrong primary job because you ain't gonna make money on I.T.S. You ain't gonna make money on I.T.S, I tell you that.
Yeah, our budget this year, it seemed like we slowed down a lot on buy cigars and everything. Just the one that we want to buy because of I.T.S. Our budget going towards that. So
Yeah.
'cause last year, me and Tony going crazy. This year we went overboard with the dragon.
Hey, that dragon could have been the box budget.
That could have been a lot. But it's still fun. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted.
I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it for the snake. I'm not doing it for any others. I'm not doing it.
You're doing it for the horse.
No. You're doing it for the horse. I'll just smoke it.
That's BS, man. You can't leave me going. I'm going to war by myself with the horse.
No,
Come
because
on.
I'm not gonna force you to do the dog.
I buy the dogs. I like dogs.
Not even I would. Not even I would. Not even I would. So
Sheila, I'm gonna tell Sheila all the time. I was like, hey Sheila, there's a dog cigar. She's like, is it gonna be like a Shiba? I was like, yeah, it's gonna be just like what's your dog name?
No, not happening. Because I didn't even do that for Year of the Tiger.
They're smoking the dogs. They're smoking the cats. I mean, tigers.
You know, this is time where I get to say this once and for all. because Ryu is the one that asked. Anybody else, I'd probably be more chill about it and give you a politician answer. But since it's Ryu and I don't know who Ryu is, and I really don't want to pull out the IP address to figure out where he's from, because there's a way to do that now. I'm just gonna simply tell you, Ryu, because I can't. How about that? Tired of that question, really. But since you're gonna ask, because I can. Why do I feel like I know who that is? Because only few people will say that.
Yeah. There's not a lot of people.
Do the rule apply to some and not all? I mean, that happens for everybody. That happens to everybody. We have people that breaks the rule all the time. And sometimes I let it slide. You know? No, Eric is lucky I didn't make it like, you know, rules like, you know, if you're under 3 inches, you can't be in the joint, you know.
That's some fucked up shit. Why you have to drag me into it?
Wait,
Like,
remember.
Fuck you, Raul. Shut the fuck up before you start doing stupid shit.
Remember,
I can't be in the fucking league.
you have 4 inches inside of you, so you will still apply.
I have to go to Thailand for that though.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of work, right? Yeah, a rule is a guideline. A rule is a guideline so that a legion can run in a certain way, right? But here's what I think a lot of time is that if you let certain things in the legion bother you and you leave,
Then it wasn't for you.
Without trying to resolve.
I did it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you too.
you let such a small thing bother you and you leave, you don't really care about the legion all that much. And that's okay. And that's okay. Right? You make everybody have a choice, and then they made that choice. And sometimes I make a choice because I see effort, right? And I hate to tell you, even though I keep saying this, I was put on the spot for that. But Brendan does contribute quite a bit. All right, Brendan contribute quite a bit within or out of Legion when he's out of the Legion. And that's where I can let it slide. Because it's still beneficial to the Legion. As hard as that sounds horrible, but he benefits the Legion. He allows the people in the Legion to have the benefit in order to be in certain places, hang out, do the things that other people would otherwise have done. He went out of his way to make it happen. All right, so he contributed enough where I'm willing to let it slide. So yeah, here's the thing. Because I don't know who Ryu is, I get to say this because I can. I do see other people's effort. I do see people trying. I do see what, sometimes people are doing it so that other people can benefit.
Damn, man, when you gonna see me then? The fuck?
My eyes are very tiny. I can only see so much. Right? I'm human. I get to see people.
Don't try to be like Val. Don't use Val excuse, bro.
No, Val didn't ever say that his eyes were small. He said his range of sight small.
I was like, who are you again? Who are you?
It's your sees, right? I just wanted to say, that sometimes I do see people's effort. I do see, people are trying, and sometimes you let things slide because, other members did benefit from it. Right? Now, can it otherwise continue to benefit and keep him on the Legion? Yeah, you can. But for me, if I think about it, it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. He's a very big part of the Legion. He helped build it, and he helped make sure people in the Legion are benefiting from it.
All right, I'm gonna hit the sack, man.
All right, man, Albert.
All right, Albert.
That'll be good.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Enjoy smoking, man.
Yeah. And I wanna put it out there. Like I know people's gonna say, well, that's his job. He's a rep.
No.
But it's not. But he's doing it with nothing to gain. What did he got out of it? What did he got out of it? Few miserly bucks. You think that whatever we bought at the event actually make him good money? It probably, with the amount that he's making, based on how much we bought on the event, probably barely pay for his plane ticket and hotels. His effort, his time. If anything. Well, I know he doesn't fly first class, but if he was flying first class, he will lose money.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Just think about this. You know, a measly few percentage for being put this together, make sure we have a place to be and all that stuff. A few bucks. Nobody work for that. That's below minimum wage. He's doing it so that the members can have fun, and so everybody can have fun, right? So I know there's some people that still butthurt about it. Think about the benefit you have received from that. And he never really asked for anything back. Right? He didn't ask for anything. He just, hey, let's do it. He didn't have to. He didn't do it for anybody else. You see he traveled around for another group doing that? So yeah, before anybody else give him shit for that, I know not everybody is friend with everybody, but as time has proven that he has contributed and benefited, the Legion has benefited from it a lot. And I'm thankful to have him as a friend. Yeah. He donated the effort and time and money. Well, you think he didn't contribute some swag so that people can do something when we were running events and stuff like that? He didn't contribute some swag to give away? He did. He did. Not only he did, every time we go to the event, first thing is come up, does anybody have no cutter or lighter? Here is it. He just pulled out the tray. All right. I got plenty of people that can vouch for that. First thing you sit down, do you have a cigar? Do you have a lighter? Do you have a cutter? Whose money do you think that is? And it's not mine.
We have the whole Miami trip. Like Espinoza was last second, but he made it happen.
Yeah, he made it happen. It's quick, it's fast, but he made it happen. And he had to go out of his way to get there.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So he forgo his birthday plans and just bolts over there so that we can all have an event. So I don't think anybody should give him shit. He has proven he has atoned or redeemed himself in a way, and continues to. So I think, and he continues to also provide good information for everybody, to nerd out on. So I think that's a good thing. Now, some people might not feel that way, but Legion was able to function more interesting than other groups, thanks to the various people in the group. I'm not just talking about him, but a lot of other people in the group has also contributed, and that's what makes a group work, right? If I have a group of 1 million members and nobody does anything, is that really a group?
No, at that point, you're just a gangster. You got 1 million people, bro. Fuck.
You know how many people is in the Facebook group of McDonald's?
True.
Well, the fries are good.
True. At 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, McDonald's fries hit different.
Well, yeah, it is. It's pretty good. We're a first-hand experience on that one. But just put it out that way, right? If you think about that, right? You can be in a group of McDonald's or Burger King and stuff like that. Does that get you anything? Does it get you a burger? No, not really. Right? So over the 5 years that we run this group, it's hard. We got a lot of drama, even though I don't want it. I really don't want the drama. But we also have a lot of fun.
That's a lie. I enjoy the drama.
Now, you enjoy drama because it wasn't firing at you.
Give me that cigar beef. I'm gonna start beef with Eric.
No, the thing is that when they're firing at Eric, I was on the sideline getting like the stray bullets like shooting at me. I was like, oh shit.
Well, because they want to come talk to you. They don't want to come talk to me. They just want to come talk to you.
But look at what the result was. The result was fine. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. Right? You gotta put that in perspective. Think of the bright side. And I think it worked out well. You know, people who have come in, tried the group, didn't think the group was for them, that's fine. That's totally fine. I don't have hate for people that leave the group. I really don't. I don't have any hate for people that leave the group.
You just have hate for the people that's not in the group.
No, but I gotta be very honest. I also gotta be very honest and don't feel bad about this. Is that people that left the group, I don't really care. I no longer care. That's one less person I had to worry about. Because everybody who joined the group, I think about their well-being. I think about why they're having fun. I think about you know when they're chatting, whether or not they're enjoying themselves and stuff like that. I do. And if you leave the group, that's fine. That's one less person I think about. I don't pay that much attention for people that leave the group, which should be normal, right? Now, if I don't talk to my aunt for 6 months, I forgot about my aunt. I have horrible memory.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody who played game with me will know. I got horrible memory. Right? We'll be playing game and Ari will be like, do you remember that place? No, I don't remember shit.
Even though we go to it like 15,000 times.
Yeah, I still not gonna remember. I'm still gonna fall into the same fucking hole.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't remember. And that's the thing. I don't have that effort or memory to continue to worry about people that left the group. And we're still friends, yeah, but you're not gonna. I can't contribute my life to it because my life majority is contribute to the Legion. I know it sounds hard to believe. I know it sounds very hard to believe, but my time is basically all Legion. Every day I'm doing cigars. I'm recording either a review or podcast. Wednesday, Saturday we're doing this here. Friday or Sunday I'm doing Eric's podcast. I'm contributing my whole life to this right now. It's
Tuesday the podcast, so it's a lot.
It might not sound like it, but running a group, I'm contributing my whole life to it. I didn't know that was be like that when I first started. I really thought it was gonna be a very relaxing 10 people kind of thing. But now we have roughly, I would say 40 to 50 active member and 120 total members. My whole life is consumed. My whole life is consumed, and this is not even my job. Right? Like when I plan my job trips now, I had to plan around things. And when I plan my vacation, I had to plan around things. And look, I went on vacation and come back, I lose 3 members. Right? You gotta put it that way. But so what?
I say my bad. I didn't do enough.
Yeah, it's your fault. Totally your fault.
Bro.
Fuck, I don't give a damn.
Even if Sony's here, it's always Eric's fault.
You know, I really don't want to take that responsibility whatsoever. I don't care. When he's gone, he's dead, is whatever. It's still his fault, okay?
It's gonna be on your tombstone. Your fault.
And I gotta be very honest here. Legion will continue to evolve, and it will be, and you will have things that people like and things that people don't like. And if you don't like it, if you find out it's not the same place for you and it's not fitting to you, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I respect that. Because not everybody.
That's how I feel about Martine.
If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
It's like tea. If it's not your cup, don't drink it.
We'll continue to evolve. We'll have new blood. We have new things that we do. We might do things more efficiently, so that I have more time to do something else with you guys. That's the truth, right? I'm not gonna tell you that Legion will never change. Do you really want to be in a group that never changes?
We can't be just old school, man.
I mean, I changed my underwear. every
No,
day.
no, Val. Would you like to be in a group that never
True.
changes?
You know, no, because it has to change. You know, it's you know, it has to evolve. It has to adapt. It has to change. Otherwise, you become stagnant and there's no growth. Okay, there's no. Yeah, we have our own squabbles and stuff, but that's part of it. That's part of it. Yeah. I don't know.
If we never
okay.
change, if it
It
never
is.
change,
I mean, it is part of it.
if we never change, the group will eventually be boring for you. Life is just like that. You'll find the next more interesting to do. Right? Something that's more interesting, you'll end up doing it. If we don't evolve, the group is not doing a good job to entertain you.
But I just want to say this. If you're in a Legion, right, and you want to do something different, something fun, just to be honest, just do it. And don't count on other people to do it with you. Just do it to make it, because you want to have fun with it, right? And you want people to have fun with you. Just do it. Just don't be like, oh, you know, this guy don't want to do it. Just do it. Just go in there and do it.
Do it.
And
Right?
then
We have somebody that posts like the other day is like post your horrible ideas as if it was a good idea. That was pretty funny. I read it. It was funny. It was funny. Right? If you want to do something, yeah, you can do it. But if you gotta organize something that's big enough, let the mods know. Not me know. Let me know. Right? Okay. Let's be very honest here. Anybody who contacted me over my vacation, did I not respond? I don't think anybody can say I don't respond. I responded even on my vacation. I'll give you shit. I'll be like, hey, dude, I'm on my vacation. But I still answered. I still went to the group, say hi a couple times. Right?
I was really happy that you wasn't that active.
Yeah, I wasn't that active, but I was around, okay?
I know. I was very happy. Tell you the truth. I was
happy you were gone.
I'm like less stressed and everything. So yeah. Now you're back. Now you're back. It's just like damn.
Dude, you're less stressed because you're not recording anything. You're not doing shit, okay? Yeah, I just want people to understand that, really. I think that some people don't understand that there is such thing that is happening behind the scene, and that some events and whatever you want to do, it could be spontaneous. It doesn't have to be arranged. Whoever have time will join you.
Yep.
Right. Val is a good testament of that. He used to just sit in the chat room for hours.
Yep.
And then eventually he developed a group of people that just chat at that same time. Now that it's gone, yes, that's because he's chatting somewhere else.
Yep.
but it doesn't mean it can't happen. Right? What? Oh, okay. He was trying to dump the rest of it. I was like, why is he holding an empty bottle upside down? So yeah, I want to put it out there. You know, cigar is a community kind of thing, and a community is that it have to be mutual. The more you do something, the more somebody will do something with you. The more you don't do something, the less you gotta get out of it. Right? We want people to be active. We want people to do things. We want people to voice what they want to do. Yeah. What about promoting new mods so you can get fresh blood in the Legion? Here's the thing. I don't think for a second that we don't have enough mods. I think we have enough mods. And new blood is based on the member, right? Whether or not the member invites people and stuff like that. It's organic. It's on its own, right? Introducing new mods is not going to introduce new blood into the Legion. That's for sure, right? And I don't think I need to add more people based on the people we have. If anybody, I gotta say either James or Jeff, whatever. You know, people who have that problem is probably either James or Jeff. So James.
Why?
Jeff doesn't like to go on the show anyway, so I always say that's James.
What the fuck?
Having a mod during the time that you guys are expecting is not efficient, number one. And number two, I don't think it does anything. I'm looking at the chat room at the same time that you guys were thinking to have a mod. I look at the chat room. I thumbs up things whenever I look at it. I'm there. I see everybody says good morning and stuff like that. I do see it. Right? The time that you guys are chatting and stuff like that, I'm still awake. I barely sleep. So I don't think there's a need for a mod to be there if I'm always available. I don't think there's anybody who ever tried to message me that I did not respond.
I don't know. There's one time that you took like an hour.
Wow, hour. You know, sometimes I do have to eat and do other things, but I do read it when I sit down.
But I needed help.
They text me directly.
Asshole.
Right? So it's not that we need new mods. Right? If everybody follow the rules and everything and just run it, you know, it's the same thing as when we don't have mods. Right? Mods are just to make things easier. So promoting new mods doesn't really help. Right? And here's the thing. I don't think anybody have the time that you guys want the mods to be. At night, I'm on here every night. I can pretty much safely say that. I'm looking at the chat room every day and night. I'm out here every night. Something goes up, somebody can message me. Okay, granted, message me don't always solve your problems because sometimes I'll just tell you why, and it does not solve your problem. Because a lot of times that's not a problem to solve. It's just that you have a different expectation. It's not something to solve, right? So having a mod isn't not going to change anything. And I can tell you that you might think that there's no mod looking, but I'm guaranteed there's some mod looking because people are complaining about their picture getting deleted. Someone is looking.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, you know, people just need to reach out. And I think the problem isn't that we don't have enough mods, it's that people are not reaching out. Just say they have a problem.
Because being a mod is voluntary. It's like, it's not something they have to do. It's just.
Yeah. The mods has instruction on certain things. They don't have everything because sometimes it's like, it's not part of the rule. They had to make a decision, right? And they still had to ask me, right? So it's not that we don't have enough mods. And new blood or not, that depends on the member, whether or not the member want to invite people. And we all know how Martin invites people.
Yeah, it took me, what, a year to get here? Somebody forgot to send a link for about a year.
No, that's a different story. I'm just saying that, you know, 90% of people Martin ever invited leaves.
Yeah. True that.
It's different personality. You know, people prefer to share their hobby different way. You can't expect every group runs the same way. You can't expect every group is just like, oh, round free, do whatever you want. It's just a group to join. I just like to see the numbers. If all I care is the members, like how many members we have, like, you know, get to 10,000, 20,000, I will have just run a public group. Right. Anybody join, I don't care. But that's not how it is. I want our group to grow organically. Right? Invite the people that actually go to events and want to share the happiness and history of the Legion with us. That kind of people. Right? And there are people that join the group and found things to do, and then they're so busy on doing things, they're not that active anymore. In fact, I think out of the 5 recent members, 5 or 6 recent members, 4 of them end up doing a YouTube thing and they're no longer active.
Right.
And that's the way it is.
Which we understand that too, though.
Yeah, you got life, you got things to do. Right? They're popping once in a while. But that's the key, though. They're popping once in a while. Say hi. I don't even talk to my neighbors out that often. So somebody that talks to me once every 3 months, I'm okay with that. But you got to talk to me once a year, then that's a problem.
Yeah.
Right? So we have a lot of heritage members that has been here since day one. And that pretty much, I think in a way, fall out of the hobby. And I'm mentally prepared that eventually they will just say, hey, I'm done. I'm going.
I just took a break, guys. 3 months is all I needed.
Right? There are those people that kind of like, you know what? Cigar was fun while I was at it. But, you know, my life changed. I found something else to do. Instead of liking cigars, I like bourbons. Now I got to spend all my money on bourbons. I'm going to join a bourbon group, and I spend all my life there. That's fine.
There was either a post or something that I had read the other day that said, when I'm into something, I'm in it 100% until I'm no longer into it, which is kind of like how most of us are. We get into cigars until something else comes along, and then we're no longer as active.
And we're all the same, right? Okay, when you, like, I know a lot of people first time getting to cigars, the first 2 years, you want to be in everything.
Right. You want to know everything about it.
All right. You want to know everything about it. You want to join all the group. It's fresh. You want to join it and all that stuff. And after you join, it's like, okay, you know, cigars really not for me, you know, and they leave. That's fine. That's life.
Mm-hmm. Same way it works with work. Some people are built for retail style jobs. Some people are good for an office. Some people are good for construction. Some people are good with this style of work ethics. Cigars, you know, groups vary.
Yeah.
Some wants a very open, you know, public type of membership style stuff where it's just like you just exist. Some people want that family ship, and the Legion is geared towards family ship.
Yeah. And we continue to live the life it is, right? I mean, I continue to travel. I'm gonna meet more friends, more people. And, you know, maybe some of those people will eventually join Legion. I don't know how it's going to work because we're English-based group. So, you know, if you don't speak English, it might be hard. But, you know, we continue to evolve. Continue to change, you know. And we're doing the best that we can. I can live with myself. That's good enough. Right? I'm doing whatever I feel that I can live with myself for. I'm good. Everybody, join in, have fun together, enjoy a cigar, have a good conversation. That's really what it is. You don't have to join a Legion to do that. And that's the honest truth. You don't have to join a Legion in order to share my enthusiasm or happiness of this hobby. You don't. You join a Legion because you want to join a brotherhood of some sort.
Peaky Blinder type of shit.
What?
right? You join someone that has a similar vision. You want to put your trust in someone that you meet through a medium, right? I wouldn't have never meet Martin if we didn't have a Legion.
And I'm glad. I kind of regret it though.
I would have never met Val if I didn't start the Legion, right? I would have never met Val if I didn't start the Legion.
Yeah, I could do. I like Val, but Martine, I don't know.
And without Martine, I wouldn't be here.
Like, yeah.
And I can expect a certain level of trust because they're in the Legion. Like if a car is coming, I can expect Val. I can expect Martin to say, "Hey, there's a car." And I can expect Val. No, I can expect Val to say, "Here's a car," after the car run me over.
Or I think that was a boat or a helicopter.
This is skateboarder. Skateboarder.
No, skateboard. That's the fun part. That's the trusting, right? When when the kid looks back, we got Val's back. You know.
Everybody was like, "What? What?
Keep
man?"
walking. Keep walking. Right. I know if a car is coming, Eric will try to push me away until the car hits me, and then he'll like, "Oh shit, damn, that almost hit me."
I probably just keep walking, man.
I'll just record it, put on the vlog.
Yeah, I can expect.
I was like, how can I go viral?
Exactly.
I don't think you can put that on YouTube, but you know, I can expect Rick to say, "Hey, look, that car just ran Tony over."
Yep, I'll put it on Twitter.
You know, Rick will be like, "Don't worry, Tony. People will know your death.
Yeah,
I got the license plate number."
And I put it in slow motion, put editing, sound effects, visual effects.
Rick would be like, now I'm leader.
Yeah.
Right. I have a certain level of trust to them. Right. There are some people I trust. Now, granted, there are some people I lost my trust, but that's how it is, right?
With life, that's just life. You lose
just
trust in people that you give too much trust to, and that's it.
That's just me being honest, right? I don't want to lie to you guys, right? I don't like to lie about things. It doesn't get me anything. It's not like I get like a I don't know, lottery win if I lie. Lying doesn't get me anything.
That doesn't mean you're gonna win. You get the lottery, man. You get the lottery ticket, you're not gonna win, bro.
Well, I'm just saying, right? I really don't think that you can get anything out of lying. So I don't like to lie. And a lot of time, truth comes out from me in the harshest way possible.
Oh,
you know, Michael says that I'm one of the most divisive men with the things I say.
I gotta stop lying, man. Fuck.
Yeah, stop lying to those woman that comes in for nails. Like this thing costs $150 when it costs $10.
No, that's just based on skill.
Mm-hmm. Right? Lying doesn't really get you anywhere. So I
get me paid.
I continue to live by that, and I
And that clickbait, it makes me gets me views and get me paid.
And sometimes those truth hurts. That's just what it is. Truth hurts. But I'd rather tell you the truth than having to lie to you and go, for now. And then the next time I had to make another lie to cover that lie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty good at covering my footsteps. I'm a fucking ninja.
Only time you can lie is when your woman says, "Does this make me look fat?" Always say no. You say yes, couch.
I'd be like,
yes.
it's your butt is big.
No, I would say yes so she doesn't buy it because I know she ain't gonna wear it. Right? Just the way it is. Be honest, enjoy the time, cigar together. It's that simple, really. It's that simple.
Is it now?
Is it not?
I have no idea. Never tried it.
Well, maybe you should try that. You feel a lot better.
I just can't stop myself from lying.
And sometimes I find it hard, you know, because the teachings like be polite. I always say please and thank you, and tell the truth. It's like can't really do that because if I say the truth, it's hard to be polite.
So, Tran, what you're saying is, when you said that you wish you'd never met me, you actually do love me, right?
No, I actually think you're gay.
Right. So
That's not
it's that
that's
simple.
not-
Cigar is actually very simple. We just
You see what I mean? When I told you he's gay.
no, you're
fucking
lucky that you
dating
didn't
me?
say in front of him. Because if you tell him that he's gay in front of you, he'll start touching you. He'll start pole dancing on one of the umbrellas. Right? That's what it is. So yeah, you know, I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm just saying cigar is actually a very simple thing. Is that the people and the personality made it more complicated. Right? Enjoy a cigar, light up a cigar, smoke it. You know, you like it, well, you don't. It's that simple. You like it, well, you don't. Have a good conversation, have a story to tell. It's that simple. But we do put a little bit of our personality, our life in there, and that's what makes it different. And you're not gonna like everything everybody said,
That's a definite.
right?
Like
People hate
every day, every freaking day. I like, shut up, Tony.
people hate our reviews sometimes. They're like, dude, I love this cigar. What are you talking about? We're like, I don't. That's why I tell people I don't. It's simple. It's simple. Just enjoy the cigar. Just enjoy the thing. And if you want to join the Legion, you join the Legion. If you want to leave the Legion, you leave the Legion. The door is not locked.
Right, who left?
Right? The door is not locked. You join, but join to have fun. When you join a Legion, make sure you're having fun. If you're not having fun, why you're there, right? I don't want to keep you in a place that you're not happy in. Because I wouldn't want to be in a place I'm not happy in.
Yeah, we're not Andrew Tate.
I don't know the reference.
Look up his charges.
Right? And like I say, if you're not in the Legion, doesn't mean that we cannot enjoy a cigar together. It doesn't mean that. There are plenty of people that still enjoys talk about cigar with us, and I still enjoy talking cigar with them for them not being in the Legion. That doesn't matter. Because when you light up a cigar, you're sitting in the corner, you're just another person. So am I.
I'm better. Hey. I'm better than you, Tony.
That's fine. That's fine.
You with your factory smoke over there. You sit over there.
You keep thinking about that. Keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that. I know you're secretly, when the camera's off, you're like factory smoke all day.
He's acid all day.
Right? He's like, he's not even smoking the acid, he's just smelling it.
That's the thing. I just keep it in my mouth. I just like that.
He was like, this is the
Crazy.
last
Yeah.
acid I have. I can't have people catch me buying acid,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna savor it.
The
and
thing
put
is,
it
like, I
back
have
in
to
there.
put a front on the camera. You know what I'm saying?
So you like things in your mouth. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go to his house. You gotta find a giant safe. He's gonna tell you there's gold and money in there. And when you open up, it's filled with factory smoke and acid.
That might be true.
In the box.
Right? That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. You know, sometimes it's hard for me to portray that message. Is that, you know, Legion welcomes you. At the same time, Legion is the way it is, and you know, it's not perfect, and people are not perfect. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Nothing is ever perfect. You gotta find things that you don't like. You gotta find things you gotta like.
I'm perfect.
You know
Yeah,
what
get
they
out of
call me? You know what they call me?
Not Mr. Perfect. Get out of here.
God damn it.
It's a bombastic.
Right? So, and that's what it is. So people don't have to get butthurt over people leaving. Don't have to get shocked, and people don't have to get butthurt over people joining and get very overly active. It's okay. We all been there. We all been there. When we join a group, we all been there. Super active, super excited to have everything going. Not always, but not everybody's at that stage. Right? We look at Innocent. He used to be like on every day, and now he's in some places that we can't see. Right? All the time. Right? So everybody go through a phase. That's okay. That's okay. Enjoy the cigar. All right. And when I.T.S project come out, enjoy I.T.S project. You might not be in the Legion, but you got a piece of Legion with you. Smoke it. You're smoking the history of the Legion. You're supporting a project that might evolve to even more something even more in the future.
Oh no, you're smoking sweat and tears and pain.
Stomach ache, diarrhea, water, DR water.
That's the barnyard comes from. Okay. That's where the earthy comes from. Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is, you know? Like I said, the I.T.S project is really for everybody. It really is. Because, like, if it wasn't, I could just be like Michael Jordan, make it for myself. And I think that's even more kick-ass than anything else. Cigar just for myself. Right, I could. But it's really for everybody. And we have everybody in mind. When we make it, from cigar, budget, you know, how it's made, how it's delivered, how to put together, how to get it to people. All that is everybody in mind.
I hate you guys.
All that is with everybody in mind.
Y'all make me downgrade. You see? Different from factory smoke. You see what happened?
Like, profiting was like the last thing we think about. Really last thing.
I want to, but Tony just stopped me. Okay? Tony's the people man. I'm not. I'm there for blood, but Tony decided to be the people guy. So there you go.
Yeah, bad cop, good cop.
Yeah, because Aaron's like, why can't we just charge that?
I literally, you see the fucking message I sent out. I'm like, yo, why don't we just charge them $30, bro? I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I was like, no, I want everybody to be able to enjoy it. Why do you do that? Come on, man. Yeah, that's what it is. Anyways, 11:08. You know what that means? That means I'm gonna go have more business talk, and the rest of you can go to Discord and chat. And that's pretty much it. So have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you guys Saturday. If you got question about the box or the humidor and stuff like that, reach out to me or ask the next live. That's totally fine too. So have a good night. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
Peace.